Hey, Wake Up Monday, it's Zack here, and I've got some exciting stuff for you this Monday as it's a wake up on this beautiful Monday, and I want to really kind of talk a little bit more about things that are going to happen this week. And so for a lot of you, you're aware that your kids are going back to school this week. Some of you, it's might be next week, and some of you, they might have already went back. But what I want you to focus on this week is I want you to think about your schedule, right? Because now we've got to make sure our kids are up and our kids are at school, and we got to make sure that they're getting their homework done and any other activities, like in my world, my little girl's got gymnastics and tutoring, and my son has karate classes, and all of this can kind of get a little overwhelming, especially when you're still working a job and you're still trying to build your real estate business. And so I want to focus on the word being, or the phrase being, overwhelmed. And so sometimes being overwhelmed is like a plague in an essence. It wants to drain you and suck the life out of you. And so, when we have children, especially if you're a single mom or a single dad out there, your little guys can weigh down on you. They can see my little guy right here. they can tend to make you feel like that you've got too much on your plate at times, or it can get to a point to where you just don't know if this is what you need to be doing and that you need to slow down. And that's not the case. Being overwhelmed is only because you're not organizing your life and you're organizing your daily activities. If you plan your weeks ahead of time and you pre-focus and you pre-plan and you make sure that you put things in order. And remember, your life is number one. Your children are number one. Your sanity is number one. Everything else is second. So you've got to design your business around your life. And you also have to remember to get unoverwhelmed, take some time for you. That's what it's all about. As you might see, I have my little Florida shirt on because I'm headed to the Bahamas. I've spent the summer taking time off and enjoying my children and traveling and seeing places. And as my business keeps running, now it's going to be a little time for me to get away and just relax and be with some students, because on my trip to the Bahamas, I'm taking some of my students with me. You might be one of them that's watching this right now. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about what you're going to do now that summer's coming to an end. And really, we're kicking back up into the business world. So think about that and think about what you're going to do. Get a calendar. I have a calendar up on my wall in the kitchen that has everything organized on it. Who goes where at what time, who needs to do what on what day, and then the rest of it gets filled in with my business. And so think about this week as your week to start unwinding that overwhelming feeling. And remember, being overwhelmed is a lack of preparation. So I want you to be prepared to sit down and really think about what your next goals are going to be in your life, and start to think about, how do I take a little time out for me? And what are you going to do? What are you going to read? That's something that you could think about. I have, lots of ideas. I think you should get a book. The gentleman who writes this book is written. His name is Dr. Henry Cloud. Get something on him. It's a great read. It talks about business and how you can put the right pieces together and what other successful people have done. But just thinking about all of that helps you start the process of becoming not so overwhelmed in your life. And so some people say, oh, well, you just have too much on your plate. No, that's not true. It's not true. It's about organizing all of that. You are the driver of your train, and you can carry as many loads that you want. You just have to be prepared to carry those loads. So it's up to you this week, okay? It's up to you to redesign, get ready for what we're moving into. This is the next season of your life. And also, spend time with your little kids, man, because they're about to go off into the world of school and really enjoy all their friends again. And you've had summer with them. Say hi to everybody. Say hi and remember that this is your moment. This is what you're doing it for, whether it's your little kids or if it's just for your family or your parents or anybody. Just remember why you're doing this, and that's what you need to be focused on. Don't be overwhelmed. Get organized. Guys, this is Zack Childress, and this is Braden. And we are here to tell you that we love you guys. That's why we do these, to help you keep embracing the journey as you move forward. So if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, go check out our blog site, reisuccessacademy.com. Go over there. There's a ton of information on there, free information, videos, articles, stuff for you to embrace and start to learn, okay? Now, also know that we do have a live event coming up in Nashville. You want to figure that out. You want to come spend 3 days with me, be part of what we're doing. That's your process to keep moving forward. I encourage you, reach out to the office, find out more about coming and spending 3 days with us. So the next one's in Nashville. It's actually the last one I'll be doing this year of my own quick cash boot camp, okay? So if you want to make it to that, get registered, get signed up, get going. It's the last quick cash boot camp we'll do this year, and you don't want to miss out on that one. But I'll see you guys on another Wake Up Monday. Bye now.